YouTube, PJ here. This is Dog Pound Nation. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new to my channel, you know what to do. Please take that time, subscribe, like, share, hit that notification bell. Good evening, little evening rant. On my way home from work, thought I'd drop a quick video. We're gonna talk a little bit about the tragic news from over this past weekend with DWAYNE Haskins. So before I get into this video, I'd like to give a 10-second moment of silence for DWAYNE Haskins and his family, starting now. So yeah, I was going to make a video about DWAYNE Haskins after I found out this tragic news right away, but I just didn't. I wanted to leave it alone. The emotions were raw still. I couldn't comprehend what really took place. No, I don't know this kid personally. I didn't know him personally or nothing like that, obviously, but I just couldn't believe it. I was floored. I didn't want to get on there, and, you know, it was just a horrible thing to learn. I found out as soon as it happened from none other than Adam Schefter, which I'm going to share with you why I think he's an asshole. Okay, he came out and said, breaking news, DWAYNE Haskins dies at 24 years old, tragic accident, explain what happened. And then he throws in the same, paragraph stating that DWAYNE Haskins has struggled to catch on in the NFL with the Washington Commanders, now with the Pittsburgh Steelers for a backup role, blah, blah, blah. Something along those lines. Now, who is that big of an asshole to put in the same paragraph you're breaking news about a young man losing his life, but in the same sentence you're gonna put his struggles, like negativity? You're gonna put that. You don't do that. That is just, I caught that. I was kind of baffled by it. Couldn't believe he did that. It's shallow. It's an asshole move. So I was pretty upset by that. Did anybody else notice that? Let me know in the comments below. Also, please, this is all about DWAYNE Haskins, this first part of this video, so please hit that like button for DWAYNE Haskins. Let me see everybody hit that. That's the only way I can kind of communicate with you without leaving the comments. So hit that like. Let me know that you guys giving your tribute towards him. But yeah, Haskins was a hell of a college football player. Played for the Ohio State Buckeyes. One of the best quarterbacks I've seen play for the Buckeyes. They've had a bunch, but Haskins was special. I'm not a Buckeye fan. I'm sorry. I'm a Notre Dame fan, unfortunately. But yes, I did watch a lot of DWAYNE Haskins' game because I loved his game. I loved watching him play. So I do know all about him. When he got to the NFL, I think Washington gave up on him too quick. He drafted the kid in the first round. He had all the talent in the world. I feel they moved on too quick, and that's what a lot of these NFL teams do to these young quarterbacks. And I hate to say this, but if Washington never moved on from him, this never would have happened. Just saying. Right or wrong. So, I give I send out my prayers and my thoughts to him and his family, and wish them the best. So let's move on to something that's a little less depressing, because I have a hard time speaking on that. A young man losing his life, 24 years old, South Florida. Mitchell Trubisky brings down some players, and a freak accident happens at 6:30 in the morning. It's just horrible. It's like horrifying. So moving on to Deshaun Watson now. Again, I got another one of these comments right here. Idiotic comment. Another one. Overrated. Must be a Steelers fan, Ravens fan, or even a Houston Texans fan. Who knows? I'm baffled. This is probably one of the, either he's a casual football fan. He just looks at the little, inside the little box, He probably looks at the Houston Texans as not having a good record. They're always at the bottom of the division or this or that. But yeah, the guy doesn't know really too much, or he's just being a straight asshole. DWAYNE Haskins, again, had absolutely nothing built around him when he was in Houston. He put that team on his back, a below-average football team with a very horrible offensive line, no running game, underperforming wide receivers, all besides DeAndre Hopkins, which he was double-teamed 85% of the time, no tight ends. What did you want the man to do? You put Tom Brady in that situation, you're going to have the same outcome. He's not going to have a lot of success. I don't care what you say, because anytime Tom Brady's ever played in the NFL, any team he's been with, every season, pretty much throughout his whole career, he's had a pretty solid offensive line. He's had some sort of running game. He's had some sort of decent athletic receivers that had, you know, they had potential. And yeah, New England had ways to turn these wide receivers into something. And yes, Brady had something to do with that. But you have to have, you know, everybody's got to be on the same page. They didn't have that with the Texans. They didn't have a good coaching staff. You know, so for, you know, you to say that he's overrated just blows my mind. That man brought the Houston Texans to the playoffs in a wild card round with a horrible team, put the team on his back in the overtime against the Buffalo Bills, and won the football game. But the man's overrated. I can't say any more about this man. This man is far from overrated. Did you see the numbers he put up in 2020? Did you see the numbers? With nobody. He did this with nobody. Ridiculous. But he's overrated. But I just thought I'd turn that, you know, throw that out there. You know, and it's starting to also sound like this man is going to play this year, 2022. And the reason why I say that, it looks like it's being set up that way. All right? The courts have already agreed that they're not going to schedule any trials during the 2022 football season, which leads me to believe the NFL is now going to take advantage of that, and they're not going to suspend Watson this year. They're going to wait till this all comes to an end, because Watson's a moneymaker. Especially being traded from the Texans to the Cleveland Browns, which Cleveland has all the potential in the world to make things happen now that they have a quarterback. So he's going to make money. You don't think the NFL right now is like, because the schedule hasn't came out, trying to figure out when Watson may be suspended. So I guarantee it, when the Cleveland Browns schedule comes out, you're going to see their primetime games towards the end of the season. Bet. Just so happens if Watson is suspended the first half of the year or whatever the case may be. So I guarantee you're going to see that's how it plays out. But that's my evening rant. I thought I'd share that with you guys. Please hit that like button, subscribe, hit the like for DWAYNE Haskins. Just hit it. Hit that like. Don't forget. Thank you if you did. I appreciate it. Subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Everybody have a great night. Stay safe and go Cavaliers. The Cavs have to win tonight. All right? I'm pulling for them. Let's hope the Cavs do this tonight. Get the job done so we can move on and do big things. All right? Have a great night, everybody. See ya until next time. God bless. Go back!